It's week 3 of the National Football League, where division rivals will clash in the NFC East. Hold on tight. We're in for an exciting one. Next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite at the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Into traffic, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate. That defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. But that QB speed is a difference maker.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 24. Buying some... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So out now comes the punter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they'll get ready to go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. He's going to throw this one. He completes it in traffic. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Second and 3 now. From the 37. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they'll have first down. They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third and a lone yard coming up. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's the give on third and short. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
That one right down the middle. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Back to pass on first and 10. Called in left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives them the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on first and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Got to figure out this third down here. Setting up a throw. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on third down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. Now looking to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 3 now. From the 27. Hits him on the out route. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in. Touchdown! These guys take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 3 now. From the 32. Finds his back complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the 39. Continuing to move past the 45.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 2-score game early. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. That's caught for the 1st. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And they're going to have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They go play action on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll give them a first down. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life. Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
And in for the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The home team's back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send a receiver in motion right. Running for the marker on 2nd. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. Back to the well again. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it sets up first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. It is caught left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
The give here on 2nd. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They kick the running back in motion. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Ball at the 33 for first down. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. look to throw. Can't get it to him. Incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. He'll throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
First down from the red zone. That one's complete over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They motion the tight end over. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys tie things up at 14. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they're going to be looking for a little redemption after their interception last drive led to a tie ball game, 14-all. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give them 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They motion a receiver left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. They send the tight end in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll give them a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got it inside the 10. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Play action on first down. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it'll give him a first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Dropping back to throw. Hauled in left side. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying again, following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on 4th down, they're out to try for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pass play now. This one's to Schultz, out right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before halftime. Throwing for the end zone. And he swats that deep shot away, but he better not celebrate just yet. Looks like his contact drew a flag. They may still get this yardage. So halftime has to wait one more snap. That pass interference call means we've got an untimed down coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. So that's halftime for us here. It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we're on to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman ready to bring us the EA Sports Halftime Report. All yours, Coach. Take it away.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Cut out left. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 1st down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll throw it. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they'll have 1st down. Throwing now, off play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. They are throwing it again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
The wind was at his sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long for him here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The offense headed back to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 31. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives them the first. Here's a throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
Encroachment, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connecting on the slant. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. They're throwing it. It is cut left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal. He'll throw it yet again. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Looking for a throw here. Finds a man right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They'll get 18 yards there. And they're going to have a first down.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Finds his man over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Here's 2nd and 7. Caught quickly on the slant. And this one doesn't go far.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's brought down after a short gain. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. Their offense running back out now. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Here's a give up the middle. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required, along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Looking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Gets himself free. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He's dropping back to throw. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got a man left. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the puck, and he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys leading by 5. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Gotta hurry this to the line. Throw left side, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He'll look to throw it. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. They are throwing it again. This is for the ball game. Deflected. Oh, they couldn't bring it off the tip drill, though. They had the chance they wanted, Brock, but no, that's how this one's going to end. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.